2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Utah, downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, the home of the Jazz. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Ulrich, our sideline reporter. You take a look at Los Angeles, and at 19 games out of the top seed, they may not be world beaters, but a team that you can't sleep on.
And when I look at the Lakers, they've moved toward the postseason with one of the best records in the league. Safe to say, this is not where most people thought they'd be at this stage of the year.
Yet here they are, and at this point, you've got to think they're set up to make a serious run in the postseason.
So the Lakers win the tip. And Steve, for teams getting ready for the playoffs, what are they telling their younger guys on those teams to get them mentally prepared?
I think play within yourself. Don't try to do too much. And I think the one thing is the managing of your body and understanding when you're in the playoffs, you're seeing the exact team over and over and over. It comes down to execution. Even though they know your plays and know your tendencies, it's the team that do it harder, do it more efficient, gives themselves a better chance to win games.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. All out there with AI. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
In some ways, this is the glue to LeBron's offense. Unstoppable from mid-range.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Pass to Rubio. Mitchell outside. Over AI. And off the front, and in it goes. Mitchell's got 5.
Donovan Mitchell, he covers every base, even showing the touch from mid-range.
And AI throws it down.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
And here are the Jazz now. Rubio, the pass to Gobert. And stolen by AI. Passes it to Kuzma. Back to AI. Kuzma with the screen on Mitchell. AI kicks to Kuzma. Over Mitchell. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the night.
The mid-range area, perfect place to use your size advantage.
James against Ingles. Inside, Mitchell. It's deflected. James outside. Got that bucket in no time at all. James has got his second basket of the game.
What you put out is what you get back. LeBron sets up so many teammates on the catch and shoot. That time, the favor is returned.
Now here's Favors. Looking at his point production, averages almost 11 points a game.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? The Lakers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. James in the post. Ingles covering. Out to AI. Shot on the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2. AI's got his second bucket of the night.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
Now, here's Rubio. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. Knocks it loose. There's the pass to Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Over AI. And again, it's Utah.
You know, that's another good play call. They are shooting 80% to start this game.
Kicks at the ball. LeBron against Ingles. LeBron passes to McGee. Gobert with the block.
You really have to be careful with Gobert lurking around. He'll send it back.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now the feed to Favors. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. We take a look at the Warriors. They're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've been consistent in their approach, and they've found consistency in these rankings. Just a real solid club that puts a good product out on the floor.
Smothering defense by LeBron James, using his size and quickness to affect the shot.
Tipped away. Kuzma passes the ball. Hit his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. James outside. Nice ball movement by the Lakers. Mitchell outside. Rubio outside. Pass to Gobert. Ingles kicks to Favors. Shoots over Kuzma. Favors passes to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Jazz score.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession. Well, Rudy Gobert has taken on more of a leadership role with this team. Clearly a difference maker on the court with his defense, and will get the team to fall in line. Hard to argue with one of the elite rim protectors in our league.
Now here's Favors. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Gobert dishes to Rubio. Mitchell outside. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Rubio against Ball. Rubio outside. Clock at 4.
Love the fact that Ball can use his length to annoy shooters. Make sure whoever he's on doesn't get off a clean shot.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. By himself. Got a piece of it. Here's AI. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Tavo Cephalosha is checked in for Utah. Gobert with a screen on Ball. Oh, the line to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
Now, here's AI. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
And the Jazz making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And both free throws good for AI.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second.
Utah with the ball. 15-point game. Crowder kicks to Ingles. There's the screen. Pass to Burks. The tray. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
All Burks needs is a little space. That time freed nicely by the screen.
The forwards are Ingles and Crowder. Burks, they're back. And it's Udo in at the 5, down low. Getting going here. Rejected by Crowder. On the wing, Ingles. He had 10 points in the win against Phoenix.
Get out my way, yo.
Full stride on his way to the big slam.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Wizards was tremendous. He ended up with 22 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double on what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
Screen by Udo. Now, here's Burks. He's guarded by AI. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Rondo kicks to McGee. On the way up, that'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. I know, Steve, when you were an amateur basketball player, some people had suggested they're not teaching enough skill. Now that same refrain is heard. But then you see young players like Jason Tatum, Dennis Smith Jr. What's your opinion now?
You know, I think people look at these players individually, and I think these young guys coming up in youth basketball, the individual player that plays better gets the 4-star to 5-star. So a lot of these guys want to be that player. We don't put enough emphasis on team basketball. So whereas you're just as important as the best guy, and I think if we can change that narrative, you will see that. But skill-wise, I think we're okay for our skills with guys with the basketball. I think now we got to have guys understanding how to play without it in their hands.
McGee sets the pick for Ingram. Here's Hart. And again, no good by the Lakers. Jazz trail by 11. And it's Exum in the corner. Screen by Udo. And looks like the illegal pick set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that 3rd foul this early.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. McGee a screen. Floats it up for AI. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
Some terrific new faces in the league, and as we have about a month left to play in this season, what better time than now to see who has stood out and shown they have the skill and talent to take home the Rookie of the Year award. You look at AI all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
I will be surprised given how hard he's worked, how well he's produced. This is a guy you can build a team around.
Exum with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. He gets it in there.
Dante Exum is a truly talented player, taking care of business down inside.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Rondo kicks to Ingram. Over Favors. And that one's good. Ingram's got 7.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Exum passes to Favors. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Exum. His last outing, he had 8 points. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Smitty, you're looking around the league right now. Certain players extremely smart. Which guys do you think will make the transition the easiest from player to coach?
You know, some guys that stick out. Chris Paul, I think Mike Conley, LeBron James, obviously. Those guys, they just stick out. You can see their coaches on the floor. Draymond Green, They just have a way because they have those leadership qualities, and also they play the game the right way. They have such a good understanding, a good feel. Those are some of the guys that stand out for me.
That was a good list. You're right. And Utah has possession. Down by 15. Exum.
Really admire the hustle of Rondo on defense. Always gets a hand in the shooter's face.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now, here's Burks. He's tightly guarded. 13 feet away. And he buried that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He's got 10.
The handles of Burks really set him apart at 6'6". He's got some moves off the bounce.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Ingram. Fires for 3. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 16.
Yo.
And here's a screen by Udo to the inside. And here we go. Fast break in AI's game. Oh, wow. Watch it. That's a beautiful jam.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Screen by Udo. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Exum. LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. Lonzo Ball comes in for Rajon Rondo. And the Jazz call time here. Well, Steve, you look at the core of this Jazz team, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, still very, very young.
Mitchell, obviously the youngest, but the Jazz have a good amount of players just entering their prime. The front office has done a great job of identifying talent in the draft and developing it.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. James kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's the screen, and stolen by Favors. Rubio outside. LeBron with the block.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim. He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
Rubio against Ball. McGee a screen. Kicks it out to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers.
Yeah, I was knocked out.
5 on the clock.
You got hit me up early.
AI passes to James. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot here. It's the long-range jumper. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jazz trail by 15.
My nigga, your breath is hot as shit.
The pass to Ingles. Gobert with a screen on Ball. Here is Favors. Gobert screen. This one the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
It takes a lot of skill to get whacked and still complete the basket. Luckily, Favors is a super talented player who does this regularly.
And Steve, you'll remember Favors had that impressive rookie season, but he's been somewhat up and down since.
He's kind of an old school power forward. Might have been an all-star 20 years ago. But nowadays, the best forwards can shoot from range and can defend on the perimeter.
Shit, bro.
The aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Good D, bro.
Cephalosha kicks to Rubio. Gobert with a screen for Rubio. Pass to Gobert. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists in the game. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape.
So a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Lakers lead by 19. And now we'll
Yeah,
send it over to David Aldridge,
So
who is
when you
standing
do
by
that, you gotta slide over the
courtside.
mark.
David.
Like 10 minutes from here.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell Pope. Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Instead of going left,
You go right.
I mean, they're important, man. We got to keep them on the glass. We can't
You're
get them
gonna be
side to
living over
side.
there by
We
where
got to get rebounds as well. Get up
because
her just keep working hard.
daughter
Well, you made
Gabby's
it
aunt
work in the
Diana
first
lives
half, KCP. Thanks a lot.
Fresh
Back
Ass
to you,
off of
Kevin.
Waxahachie.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Lowe's is the next exit down. Because we was fast. She was like, "Where you going?" I was like, "To my brother crib." She was like, "Yo."
Third quarter
she was
just
like,
about to
"We're
get
about
going
go
here
take
in
Gabby
what has
to her
been
aunt."
so
I
far
was like, "It
a
does."
runaway game.
And as soon as we got down
Really an
to
incredible game from AI.
so we got off at Germantown, you go down to the light, and then you make that left to go up to
just a
Juanita,
collection
and then you make the right, and you use that light, so it's like,
There were some great Kodak
that
moments
way.
there
I'm
for
like,
sure.
that's
Hopefully,
crazy. My
we'll
brother
see
lives
some
2
more
blocks
in this
this
second
way.
half.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. AI is out there with ball, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass the ball. James with it. Here's AI.
Y'all was over there chilling and shit?
Good, and the
Yeah,
assist
I
goes
mean, I
to
went over there
LeBron.
about like cops.
And that's now 18 points for AI.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple shots.
She was there for a second. She went to the liquor store.
And Gobert
Yeah,
kicks to
she was
Rubio.
like, well, I'm gonna go head to the liquor store before they close. It was like
Favors
almost 8
against
o'clock.
Kuzma. A baseline J, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Lakers leading by 19.
You coming up?
Passes it to McGee. McGee is screen on Mitchell. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Ingles passes to Mitchell. Rubio against Ball. And Rubio kicks to Favors. Shoots over Kuzma. Rebounded by the Lakers. AI's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the pass to James.
Is this mine or yours? No, that's yours. That's yours.
Back to AI. Ball against Rubio.
Let's shoot.
AI right side. Feeds to McGee. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Thunder, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here's Favors. Again, Favors missing.
What the fuck is vibrating? Shaking the whole fucking bed.
Hello.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game. But going 1 for 4 is the wrong way to do it.
LeBron passes to Kuzma.
For real?
Bucket is good. Kuzma's got his second bucket.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Here's Favors. Falls back and trains the fadeaway jumper. Favors has got 5 points so far. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. James outside. Shoots a fader. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Just how they drew it up coming out of the half. 3 straight from the field.
Utah calls timeout. And for good reason. We talk about the effect of Gobert's wingspan, somewhere around 7 feet 9 inches.
Kevin, that's a tremendous advantage that few others have. I guess Mo Bamba's up there around 7 feet 10 inches. And of course, my old teammate Manu Bol still holds the record at 8 feet 6 inches.
Yeah, Mama Mary was on for one, but she put in a show thing and it's funny. She just told her somebody killed their dad. That's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. Fucking, that's crazy. Who's that, your girl?
yards out, man. If they didn't shot his father at least 20 times.
This is from Bunny House up on Sandy Street. Y'all know I shit, I'm passing the help to the dog.
John Rondo is checked in for Lonzo Ball. Let's got to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for James.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on LeBron James.
Well, it might have taken Joe Ingles a few years to adjust to the NBA, but he's right at home now. Was playing overseas until he made the NBA jump at age 27. The way he's playing now, it was worth the wait.
That one is off. And for Ingles, he's a player that gives you a little bit of everything.
Yeah, he's played in a number of leagues and has picked up quite a few tricks along the way. Great passer, can act as a point forward if you need him to, but his shooting from the outside has made him the strong player that he is. A career 40% shooter from three.
Good on the second free throw.
I mean, an incredible story how Joe Ingles has gotten to this point. A lot of it's been resiliency, and a lot of it has been sacrifice.
James, basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Mitchell kicks to Favors. He dishes it to Rubio. Gobert with a screen for Rubio. Rondo with the steal.
Like niggas ain't really buying it.
Plays it in off the breakaway. Rondo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Rubio the pass to Gobert. Mitchell right side. Gets an open look and hits. Mitchell's got 17.
Donovan Mitchell is comfortable playing at all 3 levels. He's playing at his highest level tonight offensively.
Rondo is screen on Mitchell. And AI throws it down.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into
Wasn't no screen.
And it was all
Yammed on him, bullied him.
GA to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Udo's checked in for Gobert. Brooks comes in for Mitchell, and it's Dante Exum in for Ricky Rubio. And the Lakers also making a switch. Ingram's checked in. And Steve, looking at KD's move, the Isaiah Thomas trade, what level of loyalty is there now between players and teams?
You know, I think it comes down to, I know people get upset when, per se, like the Kevin Durant move, but he was a free agent, so he was allowed to move. I think when it comes a little tricky, when you have guys traded, that's when you start to see the players starting to see where they sometimes don't think the organization has loyalty, but sometimes, and you can see organizations a lot of times is just looking to make their teams better. But it really comes down to a trade when the loyalty starts to be questioned.
AI kicks to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Inside, here's McGee. They get it back. Post loose. Stolen by Exum. Rondo with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's McGee slamming it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turned into easy points.
Screen by Udo. Favors dishes to Exum.
Oh yeah, I do respect that. But you got out and then went back in.
Screen by Udo. McGee with the block.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
This is all Chopper's good for, yo.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts in the second half. Screen by Udo.
Yeah, because he wants to be held. He wants to be held.
Outside
Pillow and all,
Favors.
pillow and blanket and all. Like,
Here's Exum. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Exum's got his third basket of the night.
And when Exum is hitting from the mid-range area,
all the way
it
up,
opens up
all
the
in
floor.
this
The more he plays, the better he looks shooting from there.
Back to AI. He tries for 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's now 24 points for AI.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Outside Favors. And stolen by James. He kicks it to Ingram. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Screen by Udo. And stolen by James. To the paint. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. And of course, there's the Jazz, just a couple spots back.
And seeing where Utah is, they're in the mix for a playoff spot, which is definitely a positive. But I'm sure they'd like to have had their hands around that spot a little tighter than they do.
I agree. They're not going to be able to coast. They're going to have to battle their way into the postseason. But maybe they'll toughen up by the time the playoffs arrive.
Edie.
Let's go to the 2K
She's parked where
leaderboard.
I'm
These
parked, where I
teams
know
have
I'm
been
parked.
terrific
So now if
at
I call the
turning
township and get your
turnovers
shit towed,
into
or
points.
Pat's towing and
The
get your
Lakers
shit
number
towed,
1.
it'll be a problem, right?
And all those points off turnovers have been a
You
bonus.
made such a big deal of me and Orlando's car being right
It's
there.
also paid dividends at the
Hate that
end
man
of the
because
floor.
what Rosa said to her yesterday.
Here's AI.
I'm looking at
And AI throws it down.
Obviously,
Yeah,
Rondo's
that's
main
why. She
priority
like
is
that.
to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to
He
you.
calling my elders a bitch, but she's a bitch.
For Utah, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
I'm feeling how you acting right now. The Rams, it's like, that's how I feel.
When I pulled into the
Udo
driveway, I
kicks to
said,
Exum.
oh, you're calling me. I'm flipping it now. I'm trying to park all reckless so my shit just scratches
Favors
her
with the
just a
screen.
little bit.
6 to
she
shoot.
can come out and open her mouth. Just
Got a piece of it.
spread.
And
Here's
they'll
my
keep
thing.
possession.
I pulled up,
And they
it
get
was
it
there.
back.
Your car was gone. So I was gonna park
Favors sets
where
the
you
pick for
normally
Ingram.
park at. So
Right.
it was John's car and then
Mr.
your
Brooks.
car.
Right.
I was parked there, but then my mom pulled in with Rosa's car.
Favors
I
with
was
the
like,
screen.
parked next door.
Stop the
But
run.
I knew she was like, yes, sir, she's
Offensive
coming right
rebound.
back. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, I was
Finally,
in the spot,
they hit
but
one.
I'm uniform for park anywhere
Favors
else.
got
I'm
4
leaving.
points this quarter.
One of the foremost offensive rebounders in the
sick
game.
right now.
Favors always in pursuit.
AI passes to Ingram. Yep, it
I
counts.
tried pulling all
And 3
reckless, so my
consecutive
car just
field
tapped
goals
just
have
a
come
little
right
bit.
at the rim.
Like,
The
please
D
tap
had
her
better
shit.
start buckling now.
Now, here's Exum. He's covered by Rondo. Pass to Ingles. Kicks it to Favors.
Dave, I haven't had one of these in so long.
I know.
Count it.
Yo, if I
Favors
had
has
bread,
got 9
like,
points.
Favors can
Say if
really
I had
hurt you
stack,
from inside
I'll
the
go get
paint.
like
If
4
he gets the
rental.
ball in a good
4
spot,
rental
he
cars.
has the
And park
size
them all
and
back
length
there.
needed to bury the shot.
Here's LeBron.
Just how?
Terrific design on the pick play. He
Nah,
lays it in.
yeah, like,
Each
look, like if I had
bucket
stacks
at
this to
this
block, I'll go
point
get 4 rentals.
feels
Because
like
the
a
4 rentals ain't
banquet.
really gonna cost me a stack.
Showing
You
no
know what I'm saying?
mercy,
All I just need to put is
double-digit
I'll get the
lead,
deposit down for the
and still
insurance.
putting
Get
it
me
on
for the
them.
deposit. You know what I'm saying? But go get 4 rentals for like 2 weeks.
Favors in the post.
Bam.
Working on
And park them all
James.
right back. And every day I switch them out.
Favors with the screen.
I told Gigi, they're gonna regret fucking with y'all so much because the next neighbors are gonna get karma's a bitch.
Off target from outside.
Karma's a
Not a
motherfucker.
great
I
shot
said the
there,
next neighbors they
especially
gonna
And we
get
calm,
is
and we calm down a lot.
Mommy
And we calm
just
down.
No, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
Do it, please.
Steve, the golden era of basketball for the Jazz were in the late 90s was...
Well, my broadcast is ruined,
Oh, I'm sorry.
so I might as well delete that.
Wow.